Welcome, folks, to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Fort Hemingway, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where folks have been shouting "Hotty Toddy" since the very early hours today. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Ole Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Rebels will kick it away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They'll run it to the left. Finds room at the 30. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller. Backs they have here now on this roster. There's so many different combinations and ways to attack them.
Getting set. Here's second down. And there's the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Bringing pressure. Looking to set up a screen pass here. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. This line gets set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Looking downfield, it's Lee. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. They're going to run it here. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the defense look slow that time. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away.
14, Ole Miss, 0.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Back to pass. It's Lee. He's escaping the pocket now. Looking right, this one caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll use the ground game here. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he pulls in the catch. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Defense is coming after him. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And that one is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Important second down play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. That run moves the ball across the 40.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Can he get there on the ground? The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Clemson 14, Ole Miss 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Give it to the back again. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Running back carry. Brought down. Using easy goal. Brings up 2nd down.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Trying the run, it's Haynes. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. Touchdown, Clemson. Strong game by this quarterback.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Clemson 21, Ole Miss 0.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to advance on the football.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Looking to scramble. On the run here, taking a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone and run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, it's Lee. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rebels. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Clemson offense will take over first and 10.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He stays alive. The pocket breaking down. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is brought down. So we reach the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. That's caught. It's Hicks. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Looking to throw. It's Lee. Throws to the tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end. And now we've got first and goal.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and, of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on...
Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Rebels will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game.
to kick it away.
We'll see what he can do with the return. He finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see how aggressive this offense gets. They can move into field goal range easily, but are they looking for more? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position to come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the ball is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Scanning the field. It's Lee. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. and he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense ready to start this drive. Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gained to the 35-yard line.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that
play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third down, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Some really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw testing the middle. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
That sack makes it second down and forever. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Clemson. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Number 31 with the carry.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
14.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff. It's Hicks. Running with purpose.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To the air. It's Lee. Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. They bring the heat, and the blitz works. They've got him.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up.
The end of the third quarter with the score. Clemson 45, Ole Miss 14.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets him fly to the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
52, Ole Miss 14.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
To throw, it's Lee. Looking for his big tight end. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
It's now third down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And the Rebels will have to punt this one away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Bringing it back, it's Hawkins. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing. A couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Now it's 3rd and short in the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Oh, it's a reverse. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these players seem to be buying in. Credit to the coaching staff for leading this streak and keeping this team together after that loss a few weeks back. You can tell this team is bought all the way in.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.